Всем привет and labdien! Welcome to my wonderful kitchen and to AllasYummyFood channel. If you're new, please make sure you subscribe to this channel by clicking the subscribe button here and also the notification bell. This way you will never miss my new videos. And today I want to show you one of my delicious recipes. It's very traditional in Latvia. It's a Latvian cheesecake. So basically it's a baked cheesecake made with cottage cheese, which is the healthiest type of cheese. Not only it's really healthy and good for you, it's also super delicious. I'm going to be serving it with my strawberry coulis, which is to die for. And I'm going to show you step by step how to make this delicious Latvian cheesecake. In Latvian it is called Biezpienmaize. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's get started. Into your food processor, add your flour, baking soda, then cinnamon. You can use a little bit less cinnamon if you want to. I like a lot. Then add your sugar and cold butter. You need to make sure that the butter is cold and it's cubed. And then we're gonna process everything in blitz until it sort of resembles nice and fine crumbs. That kind of consistency. So you can see, just like that. So you'll be able to sort of move it in your hand like nice sand. Then we're gonna add egg. We're gonna add a little bit at a time. So just add that in and mix everything together. So the mixture will start to become a bit more wet. Just like this. Then add all your base onto a flat surface and using your hands just clump it together. It should come together. If it's too crumbly, just keep mixing until it sort of becomes stable. Once it's all combined, we're going to put a cling film on top and then we're going to rest the dough for about 30 minutes up to 1 hour. We want to make sure it's nice and cold before we use it. So this is quite a crucial step. Next, we're gonna add some hot water into raisins. Now, we want to make sure that they're nice and soaked. So just add water and we're gonna leave it for about half an hour. Next, we're gonna make our fillings. So add your eggs with sugar. I'm using egg yolks here and mix everything in. Then we're gonna add more egg yolks a little bit at a time so the mixture becomes nice and sort of, even. Just keep mixing. Just like that. Even if it comes together into one big bowl, don't worry, just shake it off. Shake it off. So mix it all together. Then I'm adding some softened butter and I'm gonna use my mixer now. You can do it still with a whisk, but it'll take you much longer. So just whisk everything together until it becomes nice and creamy. And at this stage, we're gonna add cottage cheese. I'm using dry cottage cheese, which is 9%. You can use lower fat percentages, it's up to you, but it does make a difference and it's much nicer. Once you've added your cottage cheese, you're gonna add the rest of the cottage cheese. We want to add it in bits because otherwise it'll be too much. Guys and girls, you can find my recipe on AllasYummyFood website. I've got loads and loads of Russian, Eastern European, Latvian recipes on there, as well as many desserts. Just click on a picture and you'll see video directions along with Russian and English translation. So make sure you check it out. After 30 minutes, take out your raisin and place them onto a paper towel and then drain them with your paper towel to make sure that they're nice and dry. So just go around and make sure they're not wet anymore. You might need to do this twice. And then I've got a little bit of flour here, so we're gonna place our raisins inside the flour and just coat it around. Make sure they're coated from all the sides. This will ensure that they don't sink to the bottom of our pie, and it's a very crucial step. So we're gonna add our floured raisins into our mixture and just using a spoon mix everything together until it's combined. You can then also add vanilla extract if you like. I do like a bit of vanilla flavor there too, so just add that in and mix everything again. Next, we're gonna take our cooking dish, add your dough inside. You can use any pots or dishes that you like. I'm using one large one, so this is a lasagna dish actually, so just spread your pastry all around. Next, we're going to make our meringues, so add your egg whites that you used from your eggs into a bowl together with a pinch of salt and whisk it on a high speed until the mixture becomes nice and fluffy. You want soft peaks. We're going to incorporate our egg whites together with our cottage cheese mixture. So just whisk everything together until it's combined. And it's ready to go onto your crust for our dish. You want to spread it evenly around the edges so it's nice and even. And then we're going to use some egg wash and cover the top. It's quite hard to cover it because it's a wet mixture, but try as much as you can using your brush and cover all of it as much as you can. We're going to bake this for about 45 to 50 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. You can also double check and see if it's ready by poking with a toothpick. Once it's ready, you will see it will be nice and brown and golden on the top with a little kind of burn marks at the side. So this is when it's done. Leave the pie to cool down completely. You want to make sure it rests. And then cut out little cheesecake bites. You can also serve it as a whole dish. I like to eat them as little squares, and that's how traditionally we eat them in Latvia. So I hope you enjoyed this delicious biezpienmaize. It's really moist, very fluffy in the middle. It's very filling. It's quite healthy because it's got a lot of cottage cheese. You can also serve it on its own, just like that. I like to eat it with some strawberry coulis. So these are just pureed strawberries, and it adds this freshness to the cheesecake. I just absolutely love it. The fork goes through really well. It's so yummy, guys. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Give a comment below and watch loads of other videos.